Namaste. Hi there, it's me, Stacey Lei, and of course I'm here with Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to yoga, and thank you for joining me. I am so looking forward to guiding you through this session today. I've returned to South India, and this is my new studio for the next 4 months. I'm here studying breath work and yoga, and I'm so excited to be sharing what I've learned with you. Thanks for being here. In this class, we'll be practicing yoga postures with a lot of props to help keep us comfortable. Now, using props is not cheating on an exercise. Sometimes the props, like yoga blocks or a wall or a chair or a strap, these props give us sometimes resistance to make the exercise a little bit more challenging. Sometimes it gives us assistance to help us do an exercise. And sometimes these props give us feedback so that we can understand our bodies even better. So in this class, we'll be using a lot of props. You'll need a mat or a carpet. I'd like you to have 2 yoga blocks. And if you don't have yoga blocks, grab some thick cushions from your sofa or from your bed. You could put them off to the side for now. You'll also need a yoga strap. Now, if you don't have a fancy yoga strap like mine, don't even worry about it. You can grab a belt from your pants or from your robe, or you can use a larger towel, okay? And you could put that off to the side. Finally, you'll need access to a wall. And I understand if you might need to move around a little bit, that's okay. You'll also need 1 chair pressed up against the wall. Now, I don't have a lot of space here, so this is where I'm working, but you can spread out a little bit more since you're at home. That's the benefit of working out from home. All right, now that we're all set up and ready for our class, please come into the center of your space. Bring your feet together and bring your ankles together to touch. Place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on top of that, and just take a moment to be centered. You might notice some noises going on around you. Here in India, I sure have a lot of noises here. Let's think of all of those extra sounds, like maybe the person in the room next to you, or some traffic on the street, or a dog barking. Let's think of all of those sounds as part of your experience today, and just invite them in. Inhale and exhale. Invite those sounds in and say to yourself, "Self, I'm so proud of you for showing up today." The next 28 minutes are all about you. Okay, bring your hands down to your thighs. And now sweep your arms up with your thumbs pointed back behind you. And then sweep back down. Inhale, stretch, thumbs back. Exhale, down. Do this once again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Now just your left arm up and your right arm back, and then switch. Switch with breath. Exhale. Exhale. We're warming up our shoulders. 4 more times, 3 more times. 2 and 1. Both arms up. And now open your arms out wide to the side. Now, internally roll your right shoulder, and then place your hand on your lower back, and your palms should be exposed. And then your left arm will come up and over. I bet you've done this stretch before. We're stretching our triceps and our shoulders. Now just turn your head and look to the right. Open wide, and let's do the other side. So internally rotate your left arm, palm exposed, top arm comes up and over, turn your head. Now we're going to move through these dynamically. So we'll move through a few of them. Ready? Open. Right arm. Inhale, open your arms. Left arm. Fold and look. Do this 2 more times. Inhale, roll, turn and look. Last time. Open your arms wide, bring them towards the front with your thumbs up. Now your ankle bones should still be touching. I'd like you to sit down in Utkatasana, the chair pose. Now bring your hands to your heart. palms pressing together, fingertips pointed up. This is called Namaskar. Please keep your knees pointed directly towards me. Keep your knees forward and twist to your right. And return to center, stand. Inhale, sit down. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale. So hopefully those few postures just started to get your circulation going. Now please pick up one of your blocks. I'd like you to place your block in between your knees. So of course now your feet will need to be a little bit wider, but squeeze the block with your knees and your thighs. Continue to keep your knees towards me and sit down in chair pose or Utkatasana once again. Sit down, hands at Namaskar, elbows up. Lift your toes off the floor just a little bit, keep them light. Squeeze into the block and twist to your right. And now you'll notice the difference. The block is giving you the feedback so that you could feel your knees squeezing in. If you don't squeeze your knees, the block will drop. That's how it gives you the feedback. Please come back to center and stand up, taking your block with you. Okay, now I'm going to turn to the left. You can continue facing me if you'd like. Blocks in your hand. Step back with your right leg. Take a big step back. Back heel is lifted. And now pivot your back foot. We're coming into warrior feet. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot side. Elbows up and push into the block. Just like before, if you're not pushing, well, the block will fall. So you're starting to learn just by holding this block. And then twist to the center and then twist towards your front leg. Center and front leg. And you might feel a little bit of an opening in your right hip. That's the goal. Each time you turn and face your front leg, you'll feel a little opening in your front leg. Last time. Now open up wide and extend your arms. Your block should be in your left hand, your front hand. So the warrior two, holding your block. Back hand comes to your back thigh. Peaceful warrior, looking at your block. Now press your block behind you. And then return to warrior two. Turn your toes towards me. Bring your block together. Bend your left leg and take a little tiny step in and in and in. Okay, come to the center of your space, separate your knees, and now place your block in between your knees again. Sit down, Utkatasana, chair pose. Bring your hands together, elbows up, twist to your left this time. Keep your knees towards me. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze your block. Once more, inhale. And exhale, come back to the center, reach down, pick up your block. Stand tall. Okay, now you can continue facing me. I'll turn to the right side. You'll step back with your left leg, a wide stance. Back heel is lifted. And now pivot your back foot. 1 foot forward, 1 foot sideways. Hold your block, press into it, and twist and twist and twist. As you twist, do your best to keep your hips stable. You're twisting your torso so that your shoulders point in the same direction as your front leg, and hold. Now hold the block in your right hand and open your arms up, the warrior two. Continue looking at your block and take it over your head as your back hand comes to your back thigh, the peaceful warrior. Your eyes are on the block. Give yourself a little. Turn your toes in the same direction. Bend your right leg a little bit, and now take a little step in, and return to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come back down. Okay, take your block with you, and let's walk over to the wall. Now you can place your block on a chair or place it on the floor. We won't need it for just a few moments. Step your feet away from the wall approximately 6 inches. Okay, and then lean your butt onto the wall. Just lean back. Notice how nice and secure that feels. And now, just like we did earlier, sweep your arms up overhead, mountain pose, and come back down. Do that again. Inhale, reach up, press your thumbs into the wall. Exhale, press back. Exhale, press back. And now relax. So as you press back, you probably feel the back of your shoulders doing some work. That's what it's all about. Now the wall is giving you feedback and resistance to help make your muscles stronger. See how that works? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press back. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale, press through your thumbs. Press and press and press. Now just relax. Okay, move away from the wall a little bit. Your arms come out wide. Internally rotate your right arm. Fold your arm just like before. Fold your top arm just like before. And now lean back onto the wall and push your body weight into your arms. Now, if you feel any tenderness or pinching sensations, then you don't have to do this exercise against the wall. You could do it the same way we did before. But if it feels good, then press your weight back. And if it feels good, turn your head to the right. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Look towards me. Open your arms. Maybe you come off the wall again. Internally rotate your left arm. And now fold. And now your top arm folds. Come back, please. Now you can turn your head to the left. My hair clip is in the way, but hopefully you can bring your left ear a little bit closer to the wall. Just lean your body weight into your arms and notice how it assists you in your stretch. We're opening your shoulders and stretching your triceps. Long, deep, audible exhale. Please turn towards the center or towards me. Reach your arms out wide and relax your arms down. Now, separate your feet wider than your hips and take your block wherever it is. Okay, now your butt should still be on the wall. Okay, you'll hinge forward, bending your knees and lengthening your spine. Now, place the block in its highest position on the floor. You can always change the block and make it lower once we get started. Resting on the block, make sure you feel secure. Bend your knees, slide your butt down the wall. Straighten your legs, slide your butt up the wall. Once you get started, focus on making your spine as long as you can, from the crown of your head all the way down through your tailbone. There's no need to look at me. Most importantly, right now, you want your spine lengthened. If you prefer to make your block lower, that's okay, as long as your spine is long and lengthened. Let's have 2 more of these. 2 and 1. Please bend your knees once again. Bring one hand to your thigh and then start to press your body up. Lean back against the wall. Take a moment to close your eyes and feel a tremendous sense of relief. Okay, now we're going to do a quick series against the wall, the warrior series that we just practiced, okay? Please identify your right foot and continue to hold the block. So pardon me for putting my back to you. Place the right foot against the wall. So your pinky toe, from your pinky toe to your heel, is against the wall. Take a little step out and then pivot your front leg, your front foot, and then holding onto the block, Return to this twisting warrior one position. This time we'll hold your shoulders facing front, reach your block overhead, look at your block, balance, find your stability, bring your block back down. Block comes to your left hand. Right hand comes to the wall. So place your hand on the wall, extend your left arm in front of you, bend down nice and low. Notice all the support you have and all the teaching tools. Reach your arm up overhead, looking at your block, and maybe you can reach a little bit further back this time. The peaceful warrior. Okay, bring your block to the front. Turn your toes center. Listen. Bend both knees and then push off the wall with little tiny steps for your dismount. So fancy. Should we do it on the other side? Come on with me. Your left foot comes against the wall. This is so much fun. It's one of my favorite formats. Pinky edge against the wall. You could hold on to the wall to help you take a big wide step. Then pivot your front toes towards the center of the room. Come down nice and low. Engage your body. Pick up your block. Now listen, I have very narrow shoulders, so I'm using a narrow block. But if you have broad shoulders, then a wider position with your block might feel more comfortable. So see what works for your body. Yoga is about the exploration of your body, your thoughts, your emotions, and your breath. It's all about you. Hold this one forward, please. And now reach your block up overhead. Look at it for just a second. Give it a little smile. Bring your block down to the center. Hold on to your block with your front arm. The warrior two. Back hand is on the wall. And you can use your back arm to help you adjust your shoulders over your hips. See, right now we're using the wall as assistance, and some resistance as I push into the wall. And then you can reach your block up overhead, the peaceful warrior. You might notice that you can stretch a little further back than you're used to. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your block forward once again. Turn your toes in the same direction. Now for your very fancy dismount, you'll keep your hand on the wall for stability, bend your knees, and then push little tiny steps, and eventually you'll come to this dismount. You could feel like a gymnastics gold medal winner. All right, let's move on. We're going to do some exercises from the chair. Just one exercise that I love so much. So make sure that your chair is against the wall like this, okay? Now, I'd like you to lift your arms like a cactus plant. Lift your arms up and do your best to keep your elbows in line with your shoulders, okay? Now keep your arms up. Turn towards the chair, and then you can place your hand on the wall. You'll lift your right foot. Lift your right foot up and then face the wall itself. You might take a couple little steps towards the wall. Your goal is to simply lay down on the wall as if it's the floor or a bed. Do your best to press your shoulders, your elbows, and your hips towards the wall. Inhale and exhale. This is, believe it or not, a very regal posture. It's called Sage Mariachi. Inhale. Exhale. Stretching your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your hips. Such a good exercise. Good for you. Move away from the wall a little bit and take your time coming out of the posture. So help your leg down. Maybe swoosh and wiggle your hips a little bit. I sure need this. You might too. And now we'll walk over to the left side. Now you're on the left side of your chair. lift your arms up like cactus, like a cactus plant. Keep your arms up. And pardon me for putting my back to you, but you should be putting your back to me too. So turn and face the wall, and then lift your left leg onto the chair. Your toes are turned to the side of the room. And then just like before, you'll lay down onto the wall. Please stay where you are, okay? Your elbows should be in line with your shoulders. Your head is turned towards your left leg, and you're just resting your whole body, your shoulders, your chest, your hips onto the wall and breathing deeply. And when I say breathing deeply, it's mostly exhaling. You're just relaxing yourself into the wall and the chair. These are your props. One more round of breath, please. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly lower your arms. Take your foot down off the chair. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Now we're going to lower down to the ground, okay? So you should have your strap and your blocks nearby. Please separate your feet wider than your hips. Place your front hand on your front thigh. And now lower down to the ground. Take your time. Once you arrive down on the ground, you'll take one block and put it back behind you. I'm going to show you this from the side actually, but you can continue to face me. So you'll put your block behind you and then you'll boost yourself onto the block. So sit on the block, but take a look. You might notice that I'm not sitting directly on top. That's what this looks like. I'm sitting right on top. But instead, you want to tilt your pelvis and the block might lift up a little bit, and that's okay. Oh, you'll also need your strap. So make sure you have your strap. Beep. Okay, now I've got my strap. I hope you have your strap. Okay, so you're tilting your pelvis forward. I'd like you to bend your knees and put your strap or your belt underneath your feet. And now slide your feet forward and bring both handles of the strap together. Do your best to keep your legs straight and pull your toes towards your nose. Draw your shoulders back and sit very tall. This is a modified version of an exercise called the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. It's also called staff pose. And you can imagine the energy coming through the top of your head like a thunderbolt, right? Because you're sitting so nice and tall. So you're able to transfer energy. A deep breath in. And a long exhale, sitting very tall, squeezing your thighs, pulling your toes. Hold for 4, hold for 3 and 2, and now soften all your muscles. You worked your arms, your shoulders, your spine, your legs. Good for you. Okay, now we'll take the strap away and you'll scoot down off of your block. I'm going to stay just tilted a little bit to the side, but you can face me. Now we're moving into straddle pose. Actually, I want to stay on my mat, so I'll turn towards you. So straddle pose means your legs come out nice and wide, and now you're going to use your strap, your belt, behind your feet, and then just hold on to the edges of it. Lengthen your spine and hinge forward just a little bit. Just a little bit. The important part here is keeping your spine long and straight. Okay? So lengthen from the crown of your head to your tail. Draw your abdominals in. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, use the strength of your arms to hinge forward, forward, forward. Now let's close our eyes. humming sensation. Like a buzzing bee. This practice is called Brahmari or Brahmari. Like a buzzing sensation. You can even turn it into a deeper hum. That's the buzzing bee. Now we'll use the Brahmari method for the rest of our exercises. Hinge back up, please, and take the strap away. Now slide your feet out in front of you. So we're returning to staff pose. Take one block and place it behind your left hip. Bend your right leg, cross your right foot over, and sit as tall as you can. Now you're welcome to stay right here. This might be enough for you. If you'd like to take it a little bit further, find your length, keep your length, and twist, twist, twist your body towards the left. You can place your right hand on the block for a little bit of leverage, or you can place your right hand on the block for leverage. You can even lift the block up higher. Remember, this block is here to assist you. So twist through your lower back, then rotate through your middle back, then draw your shoulder back and turn your head back. A deep breath in, exhale deeply, and smile. Now soften as you return to me. Okay, uncross your leg. Now let's do the other side. Fold your left leg, move the block to your right. You can sit tall and simply hold, or you can twist and use the block. Inhale and buzz like a bee. Feel the vibration inside of you, the calming sensation. Please return back to center. Now, here's our last posture. You'll take 2 blocks for this next posture and place them underneath your knees as you bring your feet, the soles of your feet, together. Now, your feet might be further away than mine are. It's okay. Make it work for you. And then the blocks are simply supporting, assisting your thigh opening or your hip opening. So they're supporting your thighs. You can lift the blocks up a little bit higher if you'd like. This feels so comfortable. Please be sure that you're sitting as tall as you can. And once you've found your perfect position, sitting tall, knees wide, fully supported, close your eyes. Inhale, move your air up your spine. Exhale and buzz like a bee. And once again, inhale. And exhale. After all that buzzing, it's really nice to just take pause. Notice how all that buzzing changed you from the inside. Now we're about to move down to Shavasana. So I'd like you to move your blocks out of your way. Now my teachers have me stay in Shavasana for at least 10 minutes. So I'll guide you through about 1 minute of Shavasana, but I encourage you to stay here for 3 to 5 minutes even after this video ends. And just stay with yourself and practice your Brahmari hum, buzzing like a bee, all right? So come to side saddle first, then lower yourself down onto your side, Roll onto your back. Extend your legs out in front of you. And then allow your toes to drop off to the side. Palms wide open, shoulders wide. You can shift around a little bit, get any little nudgy feelings out of your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, close your eyes and drop into your final pose. That is Shavasana. Inhale. Exhale. And now we'll begin our Brahmari. Inhale. Humming and buzzing like a bee. Keep going for as long as you can, feeling the vibration inside of you. And with your eyes closed, I'll just leave you here to enjoy. I hope you had a good experience with me, and I look forward to guiding you again soon. Until next time, namaste.